Indian city of Agra, there is such a masterpiece of the architects of the Mughal Empire that the whole world today recognizes as the Taj Mahal. Spread over 42 acres, this mausoleum, which looks dazzling from afar, has beautiful gardens inside it, but many clouds of grief and sadness are still hovering over it. Once again, Indian Mysterious Stories videos bring cheering spectators. This beautiful building, which was built around 400 years ago, was the biggest and most magnificent building of its time, and today it is also considered the seventh wonder of the world. 20,000 laborers sweated day and night to build this magnificent structure, and that too not for 1 or 2 years, but for full 22 years. If its cost is estimated in today's time, then this priceless tomb of Taj Mahal is astonishingly one. It is more expensive than $1 billion, i.e. 7.7 thousand crores, because in this building Mughal architects had left many such marks of their skill which even the top engineers of the world praise till date. This building was designed in such a way that when it is seen from behind the main GT, it appears very big. But as soon as one moves towards the main gate, its size automatically becomes smaller. This mind-boggling trick was not the first one used by Mughal architects. For this reason, four minarets are not standing straight. They are slightly tilted towards the outside because if they were made to stand straight, then on seeing from a distance, they would appear tilted towards the inside. As you can see in these mosques. There was another reason for tilting these minarets towards the outside, and that was that it was dangerous. That is, if these minarets fall in any situation, then by falling outside, they should not let even a single scratch come on the Taj Mahal. But what was the matter that the people who built it could not tolerate even a scratch on it under any circumstances? What are those secrets of Taj Mahal which were tried to be hidden 400 years ago, and when there was no concrete or steel in those times? Then how was this magnificent mausoleum and the 40-meter-high dome present on it built? You will be able to know all this and more in today's special video. This matter started in the year 1607 when the Mughal Empire had a hold on this area of India and Pakistan. On this day, the youngest son of the Mughal Emperor Shahab III Muhammad Khurram had turned 15 years old, and for his celebration a grand party was kept in Agra Fort. Shahab was the most dear to the Mughal emperor, and that is why on his every birthday he was weighed with diamonds, jewels, and gold. That is, the same amount of treasure as the weight of Shahrazad was given in his name. But something else was going to happen on this birthday. The Mughal emperor got Prince Khurram married to the daughter of one of his lawyers, who was known as Mumtaz Mahal. Mumtaz and Khurram fell madly in love with each other from the very first day, and at that time no one knew that this love would last forever. For the next 10 years, the prince fought many battles and achieved great success in them. For this reason, the emperor was pleased and awarded him the title of Shah Jahan, which means the king of the world. Shah Jahan had a total of 6 wives who lived in the harem of Agra Fort. Out of these 6, Shah Jahan loved Mumtaz the most, and this was the reason that he spent most of his time with Mumtaz Mahal. Time was passing fast, and after 4 years, i.e. in 1621, the Mughal emperor suddenly passed away. Shah Jahan, who had already become quite famous in the Mughal Empire and was also the emperor's favorite son, took over the reins of the emperor in 1628, i.e. 7 years after the death of his father. The entire Mughal Empire seemed very happy with its new emperor. This was the period when the Mughal Empire was at its peak. That is, along with entire India and Pakistan, the Mughal Empire ruled over many parts of Afghanistan as well. Shah Jahan himself used to take all the decisions while Mumtaz Mahal used to stay behind and advise Shah Jahan. But no one knew that this happiness was going to turn into mourning. Just 1 year had passed since he took the throne, and once again the Mughal Empire had to face the enemies. The war continued for the next 2 years, and Shah Jahan was successful in this war too. But Shah Jahan was just about to celebrate this success when he was warned of a sad news. Mumtaz Mahal, who was giving birth to Shah Jahan's 14th child. Her condition worsened, and on June 17, 1631, she passed away from this world without wanting it. The celebration of the entire Mughal Empire turned into mourning in no time. This news, which had fallen on Shah Jahan like a curse, ended his world. Shah Jahan's first love and his dearest wife Mumtaz Mahal had left this world. It is said that she had pushed Shah Jahan into the darkest darkness. For the next 8 days, she did not eat anything, and for the next 2 years neither did she listen to her aunt nor did she use perfume. Mumtaz Mahal had one last wish before dying. She wanted that her grave should be made in the most beautiful mausoleum in the world. Shah Jahan decided to spend all his wealth and his entire life to fulfill this task and Mumtaz Mahal's last wish. 6 months after Mumtaz's death, that is in 1632, the construction of Taj Mahal was started. More than 20,000 laborers, stonemasons, carvers, and artisans were gathered from all over the Sultanate. Armies of laborers were called to Agra on Shah Jahan's orders. Because Mumtaz's grave was located next to the Yamuna River. For this reason, it was a very difficult task to build the most beautiful building in the world at this place. The ground near the river is very soft, and if digging is done here, the flow of water can damage the foundation of Taj Mahal. To deal with this problem, Mughal engineers first started digging many wells inside the ground. The workers kept on digging these wells until dry ground was visible. These wells were filled with stones and gravel, and then big columns of stones were erected on them. To carry out all this work, along with the workers, a huge army of elephants was also used. The Mughals had mastered the trick, and now such a strong foundation was ready that stood like steel even on soft ground. After the foundation, now it was the turn to design a building that no one had seen before. Such a design that broke all the previous records. Shah Jahan had taken the idea of designing the Taj Mahal from the tombs of his forefathers. The idea of minarets was taken from the tomb of his father. He took the idea of the building core from his grandfather's tomb and the idea of the dome from his uncle's tomb. And when all these were combined, a magnificent and luxurious design emerged. Not blocks but crores of bricks were baked on the spot to build the structure of the building. All this was not so easy, and a lot of money was also being spent on it. With each passing day, the royal treasury was getting empty fast, but perhaps he did not care about anything. He just had to complete this work at any cost. It is said that so many people were employed in the construction of Taj Mahal that because of them, food and drink had stopped in the surrounding areas. To meet the demand of 20,000 laborers and artisans, Shah Jahan had brought grains from all the surrounding areas to Agra. After many years of hard work, the structure of the building was completed, and now it was the turn to decorate it with marble. This marble was to be brought from Rajasthan, 400 kilometers away from Agra. Because the Makrana marble of this place is considered to be the finest marble of the world till date. The Shah had reserved the entire Makrana marble for the Taj Mahal. That is, until the demand of the Taj Mahal is not fulfilled, no one was allowed to buy this marble. With the help of thousands of elephants, thousands of tons of marble was brought from Rajasthan to Agra. This beautiful dome of Taj Mahal is so big that its size can be estimated by just looking at it with the eyes. Nowadays, such domes can be easily made on steel structure. But 400 years ago, they had only the support of stones to make 40 meters. The stress calculation done by the Mughal engineers in making these domes is highly appreciated by even today's engineers. For the finishing of Taj Mahal, it had to be decorated with Petra Dura or precious stone. Petrodura is an art in which precious stones are carved and fixed inside the marble. Marble is carved very skillfully and precisely according to the shape of the precious stone, and then the stone is pasted in it with the help of glue. The glue used on Taj Mahal was not any ordinary glue. After a lot of research and laboratory tests, it was found out that this glue was made by mixing molasses, lemon juice, and sage mumar powder. The same glue is still used for Taj Mahal designation. One of the special things about Taj Mahal is that it changes its color 4 times in a day. Before sunrise, it gives a completely black shade. After sunrise, it gives light yellow and pink shade. Whereas in the afternoon, a new aspect of the beauty of Taj Mahal can be seen. It is as if a pearl is shining on the blue sky, and at the time of sunset, this whole building appears golden in color. After a full 22 years, in the year 1654, the construction work of Taj Mahal was completed. Shah Jahan had succeeded in building the world's most beautiful mausoleum in the memory of his Begum. Shah Jahan named this luxurious building in the memory of his favorite wife. Its name was changed from Mumtaz Mahal to Taj Mahal. Every year, Shah Jahan used to visit Taj Mahal through Yamuna River on the death anniversary of Mumtaz. This was the entrance of Taj Mahal, which was made only for the royal family. The walls of this entrance had beautiful carvings which were probably made only for the royal eyes to see. This expensive project of Shah Jahan was completed, but it brought the Mughal Empire to the brink of destruction. After 4 years, i.e. in 1858, Shah Jahan and Mumtaz's own son toppled the empire and became the emperor of the Mughal Empire. Shah Jahan, who had been ruling this throne for the last 30 years, was made a prisoner and kept in Agra Fort. There was only one such facility which was given to Shah Jahan, and that was that he could see the Taj Mahal from the window of the room in which he was kept. After being imprisoned for 8 years, Shah Jahan also left this world at the age of 74 years. Now the time had come for Shah Jahan to meet Mumtaz again, and he was buried in the Taj Mahal. I hope you will like and share this video of Indian mysterious stories. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next great video.